Hello, and thank you for tuning in. We are going to go ahead and get into the Jessica Aber case. Okay, welcome to Psychic Investigations, the real Psychic Investigations. Okay, my name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial Earth Angel, Gaia Beacon, and Light Worker here on this planet. For the 10th and final time, I am a descendant of Yeshua, Issa, Jesus. I am a descendant. I am an Egyptian shamanic bloodline, ancient bloodline of Egypt. And yeah, so this is the second YouTube channel I have. The first YouTube channel is Extraterrestrial Earth Angel. Esoteric Guidance Extraterrestrial Earth Angel is the first YouTube channel created. And yeah, there's some 750 or something, 60 something videos on that channel. For you to learn about me, you can visit the journals there. My face looks tired, I'm not sure why. But you can visit the journals there and the playlist and find out more about me, my journey. I was born on the 333rd day of the year. Manifested a kidney transplant after witchcraft caused IgG4 nephropathy to attack both of my kidneys. That is an extremely rare autoimmune virus. And I was diagnosed with that in the late 2012, going into 2013. Okay, started dialysis on 2/15 of 2013. Okay, concluding on 7/6. That's also a 13 of 2017. Transplant inserted on 7/7. Okay. Anything else? My father, my biological father, was murdered by the gentleman who played my uncle. Okay, or who played my father, but he's my uncle. Okay, that is an unsolved case in Joliet, Illinois, or a military base somewhere. Okay, what I was told is that he was stabbed because of a woman. Okay, the gentleman who supposedly stabbed him, from my understanding, last I checked, still lived in Lockport, Illinois, and never served any time or anything for that. Okay, all right. I went to the grave site, and a spirit told me, "Don't ever come over here," and I verbally heard that as clear as I'm speaking to you today. Okay, so we have some new cards, and we have a lot of names. Okay, again, Jessica Aber. We welcome in your energy. We welcome in the spirit of Jessica Aber, former U.S. District Attorney that was unalived. Your feathered ancestors right here just flew over my head through the gazebo. Literally just right through the gazebo. First time that's ever. Jessica, your ancestors, welcomed here. Help us to unveil and reveal the government conspiracies that are truths. Okay? Help us to reveal all of the secrets concerning your death. Okay? Thank you. All right, so first we will start off with some messages in tarot just to pull in the energy. Okay, and I also use these cards, and insert them into the stack blindly, and then we reveal the messages. Okay? So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, also, we have another subscriber. I did not get a notification, so it's a private account, and that's okay. But new subscriber number 4 on this platform. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much for being a part of the journey. I hope you are truthful and honest and not karmic and dark and okay. Listen for any confirmations, honks, horns, anything in the background. Okay. These messages are primarily for the CIA, DEA, FBI, Interpol, embassies. That's what this channel is really mainly for. Okay, it's to help them solve these crimes if they're really truly interested in solving them and revealing the truth, and not just into hiding things. As I look at the tower. Okay. All right. So, a few cards from that stack. I see trickery out here with the 7 of Swords. I am in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, actually, Malaysia. Okay, the 8 of Swords just landed on another card over there. It's in reverse. We'll see what that is. Okay, so DEA, FBI, attorneys, U.S. former FBI directors like Christopher Wray and all of them, they know the truth. Okay, that's why he resigned early. Okay, we might see his name. Okay, his name is spelled W-R-A-Y. Okay, his last name. And his middle name is Asher. Christopher Asher Ray. Okay. I might need some coffee today. I don't feel like I was up early. Okay. So collective, if you are a part of the other channel, these readings will not be as long, probably. First of all, because the stack is much shorter. Okay, so see the stack, the stack for the other channel, for esoteric guidance, is about twice this tall. So it's, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap in and see. Thank you, Most High, first of all, for this day. Thank you for this portal. Thank you for this moment. As we revealed Jessica Aber, she came to me like immediately, like the day of her unaliving. I wrote out the first card that said something like Jessica Aber was murdered, and from there, the cards have just continued to grow. Okay, so let's go ahead, and this won't be the only case that we look into, okay? But this is the one that we are speaking of at this time, okay? And thank you so much for being a part of the journey. I hope you're doing well. DEA, FBI, any names, dates, places that I mentioned, even if they're not on a card, could be a part of the case that you are working on to solve and bring truth to this planet. Okay, I'm talking about 3D justice. Okay, 3D justice. Okay, 5D justice happens. Okay, God takes care of that. Avarat, Elohim, El Shaddai, the great I Am takes care of that. Okay, you don't have to believe what I believe in order to be a part of this channel or receive information from it, but you will know that the information that I release on this channel is true and it is right. It was 7:07 on the video timer. Okay, so could be dealing with 7th month. So okay, so let me separate something. So 7th month in the natural is July, okay, calendar. But with the spiritual calendar, the month begins in April, or the year begins in April, okay? So April 1 is the first day of the new esoteric year, okay? So there could be someone who was born in October, because that's actually the 7th linear, I'm getting linear, okay, month. And then you're looking at July, okay, for the calendar. So again, investigators, you know what you're doing. I don't have to tell you how to do your job. Well, I might have to tell you how to receive information esoterically regarding your cases, okay, and I can do that, okay? So first card out here, we are revealing Page of Pentacles. First card out here, we are revealing Uber driver, okay? So there's an Uber driver involved in a case, Jessica Aber's case. That's what I asked for, okay? Jessica Aber's case, or a case, okay? And the other side is revealing Central America, okay? Now, this Page of Pentacles speaks about information, okay, or lack thereof, okay, regarding your pentacles, Jessica's money, okay, or someone in Central America stealing your money or stealing the victim's money, okay? I shouldn't say your here. I'm used to saying your, speaking to the collective, okay? So there's Central America and the Uber driver, FBI, CIA, DEA, okay? That's involved in this case, whatever information ends up coming out here, okay? And it's about money. Next, we have the Six of Cups, okay? So the Six of Cups is for charity, giving, okay? Despite it all, I cherish all of the times spent together. I'm thinking of new ways to bring peace and harmony between us, okay? So Six of Cups, all right? So FBI, DEA, someone is looking to bring peace to a situation. They may reach out to you. You may be talking to this individual already. Again, we will see what names, locations come out. Okay, we already have Central America, Baton Rouge, so something about Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Okay, Other side is revealing Asia. Okay, I am in Southeast Asia. Okay, this could be someone's formal name, their first name. Okay, middle name. Okay, or someone's in this country or from this country. Okay. Next, see, this is where you come in, FBI investigators. Okay, because you are a part of this balancing act here with this Two of Pentacles. Okay, this is for balance. Okay, balancing of money, balancing of energy, balancing of information, balancing of karmic energy, balancing of light and dark energy, balance. Okay, intuitive investigators, you are part of this. Lieutenant Joe Kenda energy, you are a part of this. Okay, balancing here on the 3D. You accepted the job, do it. Okay, 8 years Army, by the way. Okay, 8 years. Grant Cardone energy. Okay, and someone's could be dealing. Oops, you can't see that very well. You are dealing with a sociopath. Okay, so DEA, FBI, CIA, investigators. Okay, sociopath. That's not a surprise, obviously. Okay, sociopath is someone who has no regard for other individuals' feelings. That's a sociopath. Okay. Next, next we have the Eight of Wands for communication. Okay, communication. Take a look. I just got a buzz on my watch. Okay. So, communication. That's what the Eight of Wands is for. This communication could be coming in Michigan, from Michigan, through Michigan. Someone in Michigan, someone from Michigan. You could be in Michigan, collective or investigator. And the name Lori. Okay? Could be Laura. Okay? Next, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay? So with the Eight of Wands, this communication, the Seven of Wands is being guarded. Okay, so that could be whoever the suspect is, whoever the perpetrator is, or this could be the witness. Okay, again, in my situation, originally in 2010, a not sister was a teenager, and she went to a teacher and told her that she was being molested by my uncle, again, who perpetrated himself as my father. And the ladies of that house, because he was a polygamist, the ladies of that house threatened her, and so she changed her mind. And then when she became, I think, 18 or 19, then the case went back to trial in 2014. I was part of the prosecuting team to testify against him. He took the plea deal and got 40 to 60 years. Okay, true story. You can look it up. Okay, his name is Kevin Thomas. Okay, he was born on May 24th, 1957. Confirmation. Okay, so we are looking at depressed. So someone's depressed. He might be depressed if he's still living. I don't know. Okay, if he's still physically here. Okay, so someone is depressed, and these names: Bartholomew or Jenkins. Bartholomew or Jenkins. Someone could go by Bart. Okay. Next, we have the Fool card. You see the Fool card? Okay. We are all some kind of fool. I always say, we are all some kind of fool. Are you an intellectual fool, intelligent fool, dark fool, dumb fool, wondering fool, unconscious fool, conscious fool? What kind of fool are you? Okay. All right. So with the Fool card, we are on a journey. Okay. Someone could have been traveling. Okay. Fred could have been traveling. That's what the card reveals. And Abuela. Okay. Either of these names could be significant for your case. Okay. It was 1444 on the video timer. Also DEA, FBI. I speak a lot about numerology. Okay. So I will share, but I encourage you to do your own due diligence. Okay. It's only going to help your research, okay, for you to become a high vibrational investigator. I said a high vibrational investigator, okay? So it wouldn't take 10 years to solve a crime. It takes a year. Why? Because intuition, okay? When you meditate, okay? When you quiet the noise, okay? And you go internal, divine source, the great I am that created you, gave you life, and that pneuma that you breathe, the air that you breathe, that is them. They will begin to speak to you, and they will begin to reveal the truth about the things that you are working on concerning your cases. Yes, you heard the horn. Okay, so someone's a fake reader. Okay, and Gen X. Okay, so 1965 to 1980, I think. Gen X. Okay, confirmation. Gen X. Okay. All right. So next we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is I call it dark energy. This is evil energy. Okay, I always describe this with that on the shirt as blood. Okay, so this is dark, evil, satanic, Apophis, Apep energy. Okay, Satan is Apophis, Apep, Lucifer, Jezebel, all the same. Okay, we're talking about witchcraft workers doing things to unalive high vibrational beings and certain people in this lifetime. Entertainers do it, those in the entertainment industry. P. Diddy is one of those cases, involved in witchcraft and manipulation and paying others to steal energy and manifest that energy into wealth here in the 3D. That is exactly what they do. That is exactly what they do. These are the types of things that Jessica Aber was investigating. Okay? The unaliving of the good. Okay? Okay? There's something about incest. I said polygamist for Kevin. Okay? Incest. Okay? You can do blood work, DEA, and figure that out. Okay? You can do blood work, 1726 on the video timer. Okay? And there's something about, is it starting to rain? Oh, yep, it is. And there's something about Greco-Roman. Okay? Someone's Greco-Roman or these names. Okay? Separately. All right? Okay? All right. Keep going. We'll see how the rain gets. Okay, now we have the Queen of Cups. Okay? Cups represent intuition, flow. Okay? Intuition. Okay? I'm amazed of how all, excuse me, let me start over. I'm amazed of how well you understand my feelings. Without me saying a thing, your heart is so warm that it melted mine. Okay? So, there's the message. Okay? So, in your cases, okay, or one of your cases, again, with the names and that sort of thing that's coming out, you do your own mapping. Okay? There's a couple in here, or, okay, so let me go ahead and stop. All right, let's continue. I have relocated to the other side of the gazebo. Hopefully that keeps the rain from soaking me or the cards. Okay? When I stopped the video, it was 1841. Okay, so again, August, April, I mentioned 4-1, okay? April Fool's Day, okay? Also that 18, okay? 1-8, 144, okay? So again, trying to help investigators get into the mindset of thinking in numerological terms, if that's even a word, okay? Get you to thinking in that way. Confirmation, okay? So next, we have trickery. Okay, this is the Seven of Swords. Okay, look at that. Look at all those knives. Look at the mask. Okay, trickery. Trickery is revealing these names: Cameron, Kathy with a K, Kathy with a C, and Wesley. Take a look, investigators. Okay. Next, More names: Yvette, Yvonne, or Ivanka, or some other name that starts with a Y. Confirmation: some other name that starts with a Y, or names of C, K, W. It could be KW. Okay, whatever. Okay, first, middle, last name. Next, we have the Five of Wands. So I get very triggered. So someone's defensive or easily offended. Okay, they probably offend a lot. That's what I found. People who are easily offended are people who offend a lot. You heard them. I get very triggered when you have different views than me, and I take everything too personally, getting easily offended. Okay? So you could be investigating or interrogating someone, and they're just irritated. They won't answer any of your questions. That's because they're lying. You already know this, investigators. You already know that part. I don't need to. You don't need that class. Okay? You don't need that class. Okay? A coven of women is involved in some investigation for whoever's watching this, or Jessica Abers. Confirmation. Okay? And the other side is revealing Curtis. Okay? So, Curtis, first name, middle name, last name. Could be Kirk. Okay, with a K, K-R-K. Okay, could be. All right. Next, we have the Strength card. That is the Leo card in the traditional tarot, investigators. Okay, the Leo Strength card. Okay, it's Leo energy, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. I'm learning how to control my life from within and not external acts or forces. I feel this is the only way I can be your match. Okay? So someone's looking to try to get back into the good graces of whoever the victim is. Okay? That's what they're trying to do. Okay? What was I going to say? Oh, investigators. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Hopefully it'll come back to me. So, yeah, Strength card. Okay. That's revealing Jerry, male or female. Jerry, this spelled way, or G-E-R-I. Okay. Could be J-E-R-R-I. J-E-R-I. Jerry. Okay, that's how they say it. And then undercover lover. So Jerry could be an undercover lover. Jerry could be a homosexual. Jerry could be a lesbian. Okay. Undercover. So here's an indication. Okay, when you're watching them, spying on them. Oliver Benjamin Turner. That could be someone's full name, or OBT is their initials, however you see it. TBO. Okay, someone is a bot. Okay, in the 3D, a robot. Okay, a bot. Okay. A victim of the elite's witchcraft, the Vatican. Okay. Okay. So this is what it says. The truth has come to set us free. Okay. On the other side, we have Timothy. Timothy, you could be an intuitive investigator. If you are, thank you. And to all the intuitive investigators. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So, do you know one thing also that investigators, police officers, and any law enforcement may never know or may not be aware of? Is there are elites that do witchcraft against you in order to hide secrets from you, in order to keep you running around chasing dead ends. They do witchcraft on investigators, DEA, FBI, police officers. Yeah, they do witchcraft on you to keep you in the dark about what's going on, especially the elites. Okay? You heard it. Okay? Someone is in jailhouse energy, depressed. We got depressed earlier. That's the depressed card right there. Okay? So someone is depressed. Okay? Because they are involved in this. A government cult. Okay? So again, that could be Timothy, or Timothy is an intuitive investigator that's bringing these things to light. Next, we reveal Renee with the Tower. Okay? With the Tower, that is the end, the destruction, the fall of a plan. Okay, that's what that means, detectives. It means the end of a journey for someone's plans, whatever they had conjured up. Okay? Life insurance policies, stealing of inheritances. By the way, today I went online and I checked and put in my information. I'm waiting for information back to check on life insurances that have been taken out with my social security number and name. Okay? So there you go. Okay? On the other side, we're revealing this name. Last name Arnold, first name, okay, starts with a Chi. It's unlikely that a name will be Tachina, but there's a celebrity. She could be one who's been involved in witchcraft, okay, against high vibrational beings. Okay, I said other, so she could have been at one point in time if she's not. Okay, and there's an informant nearby you, nearby me, nearby whoever's watching this. There's an informant nearby you, most likely, and that's the hanged energy. Okay, so the hanged man is waiting. Okay, and this name. Okay, Judge Judy. Okay, Judy. There could be a judge involved in this that's corrupt in your cases. Okay, so I think that's going to do it. Thank you so much as always for tuning in. Again, my name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel, light worker, and Gaia beacon here on this planet to bring about the justice necessary. Yeshua tried to do it. They crucified him. They're not crucifying this though. They're not doing that because we've already won. Okay? So, if you would like to get in touch with me, you have all of my information. The U.S. government knows exactly who I am, born on the 333rd day of the year at 1:07 in the afternoon. They know exactly who I am, received a kidney transplant on 7/7/17. They know exactly who I am, took the picture with my right arm showing the extraterrestrial arm, okay? If you haven't seen that picture, it is in the community tab. You can see it on Facebook, or you can go to LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn at Ascended Master. YouTube is, I already said YouTube. Facebook. Facebook is to be determined. Okay? Until the truth comes out, I'll be changing my name anyway. Okay? Thank you so much as always for tuning in. And again, what I share here on this platform, The Real Psychic Investigators, is to reveal the karmic energy, and whether that's my case, your case, or a case that a government official is working on, or public officials working on, or behind in the dark side, or what have you. Okay? Jessica Aber, I send great love to you, your spirit, your bloodline. We'll continue to reveal the truth. Okay? Thank you so much as always, and be encouraged.